There's something deeply unnerving about watching someone unravel in real time. Often, his most destructive moments came shortly after they'd taken a break. But Selena wasn't just dealing with Justin's volatility. She had her own battles to fight. In 2013, she was diagnosed with lupus, an autoimmune disease that caused the body to attack its own tissues and organs. A year later, she entered rehab and took a step back from her career. It wasn't just the physical symptoms that hit difficult. Selena later revealed that the disease brought with it crippling panic attacks, anxiety, and depression that consumed her daily existence. By 2017, her condition had worsened to the point that her kidneys began to fail, and she underwent an existence-saving transplant. Much of her energy and focus had to shift towards survival, not her relationship or stardom. Between their private struggles, the relentless pressure of existence in the spotlight, and the emotional immaturity that came with growing up too fast, Justin and Selena's relationship couldn't survive despite how much they cared about each other. One day, you're going to be a dad, right? Picture this. We got either Justin Jr. sitting on your lap or little Justine sitting on your lap. When they say dad, what was the best part about your teenage years? What would you say? I would say, probably my relationship with my ex-girlfriend. In March 2018, they broke things off for good. And while fans continued to hold out hope that they'd get back together, that dream was crushed just 6 months later when Justin married Hailey Baldwin. While the world's attention remained fixated on Justin and Selena, another storyline had been quietly unfolding in the background, one that was expertly pieced together and exposed by the YouTuber Internet Oddities. In 2009, as Justin's star was rapidly rising, a seemingly innocent meeting took place backstage at the Today Show after Stephen Baldwin introduced his young daughter Hailey to Justin. "We've been enjoying your music." At the time, Justin was 15 and Hailey was 12. And although it looked like just another celebrity kid meeting a pop star, this encounter would lead to something far more significant. That same day, Hailey's father struck up a friendship with Justin's mom, and by the next evening, the Baldwins had the Biebers over for dinner. Afterward, they all went bowling, and somewhere in the middle of it all, Justin and Hailey posed for their first photo together. In the years that followed, Hailey continued appearing everywhere Justin went, the Never Say Never premiere, his concerts, and live performances, industry events, and red carpets. Whenever Justin was scheduled to appear, Hailey somehow managed to be there too. You might be tempted to chalk it up to coincidence, but there's a compelling reason to believe otherwise. In 2019, a former Justin Bieber superfan named Dana made a video claiming that Hailey had relentlessly stalked Justin for years. I feel like this is an opening to a documentary. Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber as a Saudi in London to marry was making a joke that it was her 10-year plan. Like, get it. Dana ran a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200,000 followers. She claimed that Hailey followed her Bieber fan account in 2011 and began regularly messaging her for information about Justin's whereabouts. "What hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know." Dana said that Hailey would either stay at that hotel or eat at that hotel restaurant so she could bump into him. While those claims are difficult to verify, not all of her claims are. In her video, Dana mentioned a Call Me Maybe video Justin and Selena made and how she created a remake of it which Hailey featured in. And that video is still on YouTube today. She was in it. She agreed to be in it for us. She made a clip and at least emailed it to us to put in a YouTube video. On top of this, Dana revealed various back and forth tweets between her and Hailey, proving they had an ongoing relationship. In some of the tweets, Hailey commented on Justin's height and even speculated about how much taller he might grow, a small detail that hinted at a deeper fixation. During this period, Hailey began strategically befriending Kendall and Kylie Jenner, two of Justin's known friends at the time. This gave her indirect access to Justin's world, allowing her to maintain a subtle but steady presence around him even while he was still with Selena. Hailey continued appearing at the same events and within the orbit of people Justin trusted, and over time, her proximity became familiarity. Eventually, her and Justin began hanging out alone without the presence of mutual friends. By the time Justin and Selena's relationship collapsed for the final time in early 2018, Hailey was already a familiar, comfortable figure in his existence, someone who had been there through many of the ups and downs. Within weeks, she and Justin were spotted out together. By July, they were engaged, and just a few months later, they were married in a quiet courthouse ceremony. For a while, it looked like everything had fallen into place for her. On the surface, she had it all: the marriage, the lifestyle, the brand. She and Justin posted loved-up photos and spoke publicly about their faith and commitment. However, what we're seeing today suggests things aren't going as well as they once were. On February 18, 2025, Justin attended the pop-up store for Hailey's beauty brand in LA. In one viral video captured at the events, he could be seen smiling wide and shifting his weight from side to side while having a conversation. Speculation erupted immediately. Fans in the media questioned whether Justin was using again, a theory quickly denied by sources close to him who insisted that he's in a great place. In the days after this statement was released, Justin made various posts, seemingly mocking the drug allegations. "I fly high like a magpie." Even still, people weren't buying that everything was okay. Pictures and videos have been surfacing for weeks of Justin looking tired, disheveled, and gaunt. Around March 30th, the situation got much more real after several Instagram live clips of Justin began circulating. In the videos, he can be seen listening to music, licking his lips over and over, and making peculiar jerky movements. In one, his eyes are literally half shutout points, and a lot of fans took this as a clear sign of him being under the influence of drugs. While nothing was confirmed, people couldn't assist but connect the dots. Selena Gomez recently got engaged to Justin's old collaborator and friend, Benny Blanco. She posted pictures of their engagement ring back in December, and since then, the two have been seen everywhere together. Now they've even released their own joint album called I Said I Love You First. Hey, our albums count. I know. I'm listening to it like a dork. Fans speculated, as they do, that many of Justin's cryptic posts were subtle jabs at Selena and Benny, but it was on April 2nd that even the skeptics started to believe it. In the early hours of the morning, Justin posted a meme of Gollum from Lord of the Rings clutching the One Ring captioned, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." Naturally, this sent fans into a frenzy, as who else would that be about if not Selena? This, combined with Justin's increasingly erratic behavior, shifted the attention towards his marriage with Hailey. If you search Justin Bieber's name right now, the headlines say it all. Justin and Hailey Bieber are completely out of sync and struggling, with marital issues bigger than just a fight. Justin Bieber hints at major tension in Hailey Bieber marriage after horrifying live stream. What's happening to Justin Bieber? Spiraling, not eating, and Hailey marriage troubles. The picture is bleak, but with the sheer number of news outlets all publishing similar negative stories, some have begun to wonder if this is all part of a calculated smear campaign. Over the past year or so, Justin has made serious changes behind the scenes, stepping away from longtime manager Scooter Braun, restructuring his business dealings, and getting rid of his team to self-manage instead. I'm told that Justin Bieber, just like Michael Jackson, is engaged in a war against musical executives, except the musical executives have gotten smarter over time. He wants out of Hollywood. He does not care about the money. He wants out. The headlines are just getting to a point where it's almost comical. They are telling you that there's something wrong with this marriage. And obviously, they are being paid a hefty sum, or they have a very powerful person that is insisting upon this. I can tell you, you can take this all the way to the bank, that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are not on the rocks. They are just being attacked. If you are not praying for Justin Bieber, you should be. The truth is, it's difficult to know for sure exactly what's going on. Perhaps he has angered the wrong people, but no one has forced him to act out on live streams, make endless cryptic social media posts, or behave bizarrely at public events. There's one thing that's clear. People are worried. In a recent Hollywood Reporter article, Justin's longtime collaborator Pooh Bear said, "Whatever he's going through, I pray for him and hope he's okay." And a former team member added, "Watching him disintegrate like this, it's watching the embodiment of someone not living their purpose." Whatever his reps might feed the media, it's obvious that Justin is having a tough time at the moment. Seeing with Justin now makes perfect sense when you look at his past. A child whose talents was discovered too early. A teenager whose boundaries were violated by adults who should have known better. A young man whose substance abuse was encouraged rather than treated. The warning signs were always there. While Selena seems to have found her peace with Benny, Justin appears to be trapped in the same circles he's been fighting for years. And Hailey, who spent her teenage years chasing him, faces the reality that capturing someone doesn't mean healing them.